400 years, Israel was enslaved in Egypt. 400 years they were okay with being slaves. 400 years they were okay with the Egyptians telling them what they're going to eat. 400 years they were okay with the Egyptians telling them what to do and how to work and how long they were going to work. But there came a point where they begin to be frustrated, where they begin to be dissatisfied. And the Bible said that their frustration led them to begin crying out to God. And in their crying out to God, God sent them an answer. See, God always wanted them to be free, but he couldn't get them free unless they wanted it. They had to begin to cry out. See, God wants a lot of stuff for us, but he's waiting for you to want it. God wants he wants you to be free. He wants you to get to that place, but he can't just give it to you because that would be bypassing your free will. And so sometimes what he does to get us in a position where we are crying out for the things that he wants, he'll make us dissatisfied and frustrated with where we are. That produces us and leads us to a place where we're crying out after him. Now, I don't have time, but if I had time, their frustration led them to prayer. If I had time, Jerry, I would ask where your frustration leads you. I don't have time, but I would ask, where does your frustration, their frustration led them to a prayer closet. Where does your frustration lead? If I had time, I would talk about how some people, they are frustrated in their marriage. And sometimes it's a holy frustration, and that frustration wasn't meant to lead you into the next woman's arms. Maybe that frustration was to lead you to love your wife like you love the church, like Christ loved the church. I'm going to preach real good today, Kate. This is your fault. Sometimes people are frustrated with God. And maybe it's a holy frustration for God trying to get you from living on this level of Christianity to progress. And some of us in that frustration, it led us to say, I'm frustrated with God, so maybe I need to consider another religion. But maybe the frustration wasn't for you to quit on God. Maybe the frustration was to get you to stop living on this level of Christianity and level up and mature and be a greater Christian.